By my shrink wrap machine, I have this window with all kinds of free sunlight coming through, and I thought I'd build a hydroponic herb garden to take advantage of some of that free sunlight. Materials that you're going to need are a Rubbermaid container. This one is called a keepsake container for storing CDs and photos, and I picked this one because it was tall and kind of skinny. And you're going to need some paint, black paint for painting plastics. This one says it dries in 15 minutes. You're going to need 8 net pots. These are 2-inch. Those are about 25 cents each. And an air pump. This one's rated for 5 to 15 gallon. That was from Walmart. Avoid that place if you can. And same with this air stone. This was $1.25 or so. Also from Walmart. And some tubing, which is also from Walmart. That was just over $1. But buy local if you can. In this case, all the pet shops around here are closed, so they're driven out of business. And you're going to need some hydroton and some rock wool cubes to grow in. And let's get started. Okay, first thing I did was take the handles off the top, so it's ready to paint. Okay, we're going to paint the top. We're going to give it 2 coats of paint 15 minutes apart to make it extra opaque so that light can't get through, because roots do not like the light. Okay, now for coating number 2 of the lid. Do not paint the underside of the lid, only the outside. Alright, what I've done, I created a template that you can download. I'll put the link in the sidebar. It has 2-inch circles that you can cut out with scissors with crosshairs, and once you cut them out, you can spread them out on the lid, and that'll give you an idea where you're going to drill the holes for the pots. There's no exact science to it. You can just space them by how you feel. And as you can see, I already put the handles back on. But once you have these circles on, you can just take a blade and niche the crosshair for each circle, so you know where to put the middle of the drill bit for when you're going to drill these holes. Alright, the best way to drill through the top of the lid is to get yourself a phone book with attorneys on it, which are always on the back cover of phone books, and place it underneath, and then take your hole saw and drill, and hopefully we'll cut the heads off one of these suckers. Oh, we just missed them. Oh well, we got 7 more holes. Okay, as you can see, I put the net pots through the holes, and they fit snugly right up to the rim. And now I'm going to put the lid onto the original casing, and I'm going to fill it up with water just so it hits the bottom of the net pots. Alright, as you can see, I'm just below the net pots with the water, and what I'm going to do is scratch the plastic in one of the corners of the container to mark where the water level is. and I'll show you why I'm doing that for a reason. As for the label on the carton, you can always use a heat gun, warm it up. Peel it right off. Okay, I'm taking some 3/4 inch tape and placing it over the niche I made where the water level was, and all the way down to the bottom, pressing it firmly. And I'm not sure what kind of tape this is. It was just something I had from years and years ago, but I'm assuming you could probably use electrical tape, anything that won't absorb the paint when I paint over it. And on to the next step. Next step is to paint the casing, and this paint is working great. It dries within 15 minutes, and you can put 2 coats on easily within 45 minutes or so. And here we go. Alright, coat number 2. Okay, the paint is now dry, and I can take the tape off. And that will let us know where our nutrient level is at. Okay, and now I'm going to drill a hole for the air tubing. I'm using a 1/4 inch drill bit. I'm going to drill it in the top at the back of the container, as close to the top as I can get. Alright, I'm going to feed the tubing through the hole I just drilled and attach it to the air stone. And then I'm going to take a hot glue gun and put a couple dots of hot glue onto the back of the air stone. And then go ahead and just center it in the bottom of the tub, like that. Alright, for the hydroponic unit, I'm going to be planting some sage, some lemon basil, which is my favorite, some rosemary, and some sweet basil. Alright, I put 3 seeds in each block of rock wool, and I soaked the bottom of the container with 1/4 strength nutreint, and put them in this cookie tray that cookies came in, and now I'm just going to stick them under a fluorescent light until they germinate. Hey guys, this is day 7, and the seeds have germinated. The lemon basil is doing fine. The sage is just starting to come up. The rosemary is not doing anything, and the sweet basil is doing really good. And since the rosemary is not coming up, I have a little spinach plant here that I'm going to stick in its place until they do come up, and I'll show you a sec.